This is the key to life right here, man.
Yes. Yeah, water's key to life.
Your brain's
Our
like
body
90%
is 70%
water.
water.
I think your brain's like 90% water.
Man, if we really drunk all the water we were supposed to drink. Electromagnet.
If there was water on Mars,
hey,
aliens out there.
Say what?
If there was water on Mars?
Yes.
What?
It would be a life form. Because you know.
Well, yeah, with water.
Because if water makes plants grow,
it'll make things grow. Bacteria grow.
Yeah.
And bacteria will turn into some other big shit, some other big crazy shit.
Amphibians and fish and whatever start sprouting up and like, hey,
reptiles.
Hey, buddy, can you talk?
That's scary.
That is scary. That is scary. But you know what's even more scary?
What?
Tell me.
Nothing. So I'm not scared of anything.
I know that.
I am embracing.
Hold up. I beg to differ. You don't watch horror movies after 10 o'clock.
You don't like scary movies at night?
Exposing myself. That's why I don't watch it. Because I'm not scared of anything. I refuse to be scared.
Right.
I'm not even going to play with being scared.
Right.
I think fear is the worst emotion we could have. And it just holds you back from living a life that you really want to live. Yeah. In any form, fashion. It's like playing with a gun. Mm-hmm. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't play with a gun because you know it could take your life. Playing with fear, to me, is the same way.
Some people like that, they're adrenaline junkies. They like that fear. They like to get scared. People like jump off the airplanes, skydiving. That's pure fear falling, you know? But they like it.
Well, you know, somebody was telling me something about, like, how you can get a rush. You know, like, how to get
a rush.
I mean, well, yeah, but, you know, when they was telling me about the rush, I was like, you know, I get a rush. I don't get a rush, you know, out of certain... I don't get a rush out of what a lot of people may get a rush out of. I get a rush out of actually even in the score. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean...
What do you mean?
Revenge is mine, says the Lord, right? But at the end of the day, I feel like...
Vengeance is mine, says the Lord.
Yeah,
I like that one.
I like that one. Tell them it's somewhere.
Yeah. I'm just thinking vengeance, but you did say vengeance.
She's sick.
Well, my point is, even though the whole ideal is for to let God handle it, right? Mm-hmm. But it still feels so good when you can get back something that somebody took from you.
I know,
huh?
That's a good feeling.
Is that not a good feeling?
Yeah. It feels like everything was made right.
Exactly.
You know,
yeah.
all the pieces fit. All your shit, everything's back. You know.
I get a rush out of that. I don't know why, but
no, I feel you.
I get a rush out of that. You know, sometimes it's bigger than just the money. Like, I really wouldn't even have to be going if it would have been left the way it was supposed to be left the first time. I wouldn't even have to be going.
Do all this.
Yeah, because it was meant for everybody to have whatever they wanted. Until some bright asses, or you know, scientists and all these other people start sticking their nose in the pot. You understand? Wait a minute, this is a little bit too easy. We gotta, you know, we can't let everybody know this information.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? We're gonna have to keep some of this back for ourselves and alter the game this way and that way, because if it's just that easy to do it, then if they know it's just that easy to do it, then everybody will be doing it. And I don't want everybody living like that.
But you know what I think it is? I think it's not that easy.
I think it is. I think what's not easy is thinking that it's not easy. That's what's not easy.
I mean, being positive is easy.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, I mean, you got something to say on this?
What's easy? I've been smoking, man.
The cool part is,
this is Dream University, man. Right now, I'm in a fucking dreamland, man. What's going on, man? I'm floating around right now, man.
Man, that's what my man. Hey, listen, man, we brought you guys straight from the LA Royal Network.
Yes, this is what we do, man.
This is what we do.
We hook up with all kind of crap, man.
Introduce yourself, man. I can't introduce you better than you can introduce you.
Oh, he's a cool guy.
He's a cool
5150,
guy.
man. One and only, man. You know, the renowned, the respected, the innovator, the nigga does everything. Man, somebody said, man, you a jack of all trades, man. I'm like, just call me Jack.
I like that. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I just, I'm one of those type of dudes, man. You know, my girl said, she said that I can make something out of nothing. You know, which means that, you know, I can take a bag of flour and some beans and some motherfucking and some meat and make a fucking meal out of that motherfucker and be delicious. chill like that.
Not just a meal, but a fortune.
Yes.
You a hustling man.
Yeah. You know, but I don't know, man. You know, you got to know what you're here for in life, man. And once I figured that out, I said, okay, it's on now. I'm off and running. Because first I didn't know. I said, why do I keep getting all this money? Why does it always fall into my hands? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck am I gonna do? But now I know it's meant for me to have. This is my lot. This is my lot in life. You know what I'm saying? That's Bible terms. This is what you're supposed to have. This is your shit. This is you. Yeah. So this is my lot, and I said okay, because you know, it ain't like I was lucky. No, I'm never lucky. This is supposed to happen to me. Like a nigga died last week. Like Earl Simmons, but DMX, like in the hospital. It's supposed to happen to him like that. His dumb ass want to keep smoking weed when he's smoking, and it fucked him up. Huh. But the whole thing is that's his lot. That's what supposed to happen to him. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga died last month, he supposed to die last month. So you got to embrace that. You know what I'm saying? We know because that's life. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is.
That is life. I think the goal, well, you know, you said so much.
Yeah.
But let's get back to the original part when you were saying about, you know, the innovator and how many things that you take like, you know, what did he say? I can take some flour and some meat.
Yeah.
Pretty much turn it into
gourmet meal.
Right. Nice. So, and that's why, and it's only befitting that you're here because the topic of today's conversation is tapping into your imagination as a resource to help you achieve your dream. Now, I just recently witnessed something this week that was very phenomenal. And what it was I was speaking with someone and I was trying to tell them that they were perfectly positioned to do the thing that they really wanted to do in life, but they were playing. The opportunity was right there in front of them.
Right.
Right? But they over here playing, still wanted to, you know, be dancing and doing different things instead of just attacking. You know, just attack. The opportunity is right here. Attack. Go for it all. You know what? This is the whole thing too. See, today is Easter Sunday.
It is.
It is Easter Sunday. It's a special. And I didn't even plan to have this podcast on this day. But it happened.
Right.
The events fell into place. Yeah. So this is, it was kind of what you were saying towards the end when you were saying this is your lot. That is, there is a situation, but you do things to make that lot yours. Mm-hmm. It don't just happen, right?
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
You know, when you die, you do die, but guess what? You may have been able to prolong that death if you were living a certain type of way.
Right.
You know, in the Bible it says that it talks about the length of life, and it talks about your life being at 120 years.
Oh yeah.
But when you do the things in the Bible that they say not to do, then you shorten your life incrementally as you go along. It's obvious. It's right in front of you. Like you said, if the man didn't want to stop smoking, you know what I mean? He wouldn't be in a position he was in.
Yeah.
Imagine if he would have stopped.
He would live a long time.
Imagine if he would have never had that problem.
He's a millionaire. Because
imagine if he was in the booth. Like when he was in the... DMX, this nigga had 2 #1 on his billboard at the same time.
$10 million cash. Yeah,
this nigga was a genius.
He never turned back.
Yes.
I seen the video of DMX performing in front of like, I don't know how, like 500,000 people. That shit was crazy.
And he was worth 10 to 20 million. That's a lot of money back then for.
They say he hit the Pookie and went platinum.
Listen, I don't know about that.
That's what they say.
That's how I got to figure out.
Hit the Pookie and went platinum.
Pookie went platinum.
But that don't sound like it.
Well, in a sense, I guess he did.
What is that?
The crystal man.
In a sense, I guess it's true because he did go platinum. Yeah. You know, based on, you know, maybe that helped him create them rhymes or, you know, those alter egos that he had and all that. All I know is the man's music was pretty good.
All these rock stars be on drugs and they be creative as fuck, like.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Could you be just as creative? I know everybody uses something.
Jay-Z.
Right? It's discipline. You need discipline.
Right. Definitely discipline. Discipline overall.
But sometimes you need a little motivational, you know. Mm-hmm. So sometimes I gotta psych myself into the mood, like, all right, you're gonna shower, you're gonna get dressed, and it's like an event. It's like my own. I think I told you this. It's like my own personal little Boris party to himself. Like I'll get a 6-pack of beer, and I'll sit here at the table with my chair, and it's like my little spaceship, and it's like I'm in my own zone. Now? I don't have a beer right now, but I'm saying like sometimes you need to get a little, you know.
You need a can. You need a can. I always try to say that for the royal show.
I asked him when he came. I said, "You need to bring a bottle?" He was like, "No."
Yeah, we toned down just a little bit. We on the nature shit right now.
Yeah.
Some water. Have some water.
Yeah, what? Oh, you know, last night, you know, I did Passover. I mean, my girl, I'm doing her because she's you know, she ain't gonna pass over with me. So I did Passover, I did the Seder and everything. And so, but that was one thing. But last night I watched, for the first time, I seen it like 1,000 times. Mm-hmm. For the first time I watched it in 4K.
What?
10 Commandments.
Ooh.
And I listened this time with the, you know, with God's ears. I said, let me listen to the dialogue. With each actor saying, with God ears, because I wanted, because this is a God movie. I want to hear, you know, because it's in the Bible. I want most of the stuff's in the Bible. I want to hear, you know, all this, because this is powerful. Because you talk about somebody that didn't even know God and happened to go to the bush and had to hear His voice. You know what I'm saying? And from there, you know, the man went up there with a nappy head. Come out, he had a perm. He was fly.
He went up there with a nappy head.
Yeah, he had BBs. We come out, he had a whipped up perm. He was like, man, I got game. God is, you know, basically, like I said, because he had no game at all. Moses was a chump.
He said Moses was a chump.
Yeah, Moses was a chump.
I never heard Moses was a chump.
Yeah, I mean, because he was just a regular guy.
Well, what make him a chump, though?
Because he was a regular guy. He's a regular guy. All he wanted to do, have babies and flock of sheep and just live and just and you know and maybe bury himself in a way or two. But when he went up there to that Mount Sinai and when he spoke to God, that was it. He was super Moses. He wasn't
super Moses.
He wasn't messing around. He wasn't scared of shit. He wasn't, you know, his mind was so powerful in thought and elevating. It was beyond the average human being could even imagine.
And that's how he was able to lead the people.
That's how he did. Yeah. Not with God's the hand of God, but God gave him the thought to be. He gave him the knowledge that you can do it on your own. Because God's gonna be with you all. He's with you, but you in the physical form. So basically, you're gonna do it by yourself. But I'm gonna be with you, but you gonna handle it. You gotta go. Because he said, why should I go? They don't listen to me. Yeah. He said, go.
Go handle that.
Go handle it and don't come back without it.
And I got you behind the scenes.
Yeah.
The belief.
It's powerful,
you gotta have a belief. The whole goal is to trick you out of that belief. Right. If they can trick you, if I can bluff you, I can beat you.
Yes.
If I can trick you, I can deceive you.
Yep.
Right. If I can trick you, I can take away. In the Bible it says, and it is Easter Sunday. But but listen, in the Bible it says that I came to give you life, as Jesus is talking. Yeah. I came to give you life and give it to you more abundantly.
Look at that word. See, you gotta break down words.
Yeah.
Abundant.
The devil comes to seek, kill, rob, and destroy.
Right.
I don't like none of that.
Neither do I. That's why I'm trying to stay away from that. But the thing about it is, people feel like they have to stay away from a creature. The devil is a creature.
Yeah, they look for the horns and all that stuff.
That's not.
No, he's not.
No, he does. He comes in disguises.
Do you know? Talk about it. He comes in disguises.
He's the young little angel. Right?
He will come as you.
That's kind of hard. Yeah.
He'll disguise himself as you.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Your mother, your sister, your brother.
You know
that little temptation you get when you're like, I want that. I want a beer. That's the devil.
It is if it's something that's not gonna, if that's getting in the way of you accomplishing.
Nah, if I was alcoholic, then it'd be the devil.
Exactly.
I drink beer every 6 months or whatever.
Yeah.
A malicious,
it's an attack on your mind when I know what your weak spots are.
Yeah.
So he even tried to deceive Jesus.
Do you have a weak spot?
Everyone has a weak spot.
I definitely have a weak spot. Cause I was gonna shoot my brother one day. I said I really want to shoot him.
Slow down, player. You.
No, man. No, because I was mad.
University.
No, because
I was gonna shoot my brother.
I was mad. No. I was mad at something that he was messing with my car or whatever. You know, it about some money, whatever. But the whole thing is that I was so mad that I would have shot him if I had a gun. I had to go get a gun. I came back. I said I ain't gonna shoot him. But I was gonna get the gun though. That's the devil. But that's.
Hey man, can we take off, man?
All right, I know we're taking off.
Yeah, I gotta get my man over here.
Let's go.
He's getting enthralled in your stories.
I am, because he's interesting, bro. And sometimes,
Hey, sometimes him from his work, man.
All right.
Sometimes it don't even matter.
I'm entertaining the guy.
It don't matter what he's saying. It's the way he says it. You could be like, man, today I had some fucking McDonald's, bro. And I'll be like, yeah.
Is that right? How did it go?
Yeah, it's like fuck.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, all right. So, as far as using your spiritual resources to accomplish your dreams, like, how do you feel about imagination? You know what I mean?
Man, imagination is powerful. You know,
super powerful.
It's like, really, to be honest with you, I think it's one of the best resources that we have because
imagination.
Yeah, because you can literally turn nothing into something.
Literally, yeah.
Literally turn nothing into something just with a vision.
Yeah, I never thought about how powerful imagination is.
Well, I never thought about it either because a lot of times we use it and we don't even realize we're using it.
Yeah.
So what makes you use your imagination?
Poverty.
Poverty?
Poverty definitely inspires me to imagine a world different from the world that I'm
surroundings.
suffering from.
Yeah, I get you.
I have one.
What?
That's it.
Oh, don't freak me out.
Have you? You have.
I want to hear it now.
You have. Not have you. You have. if you, the audience, you ever been into a small room, say a cell, for some time, a month or 2 or 3? Listen, your mind will go. You be like, a pen, a pencil, a bed, boom, this.
Fuck.
Let me put something together, and you just start creating shit. Like, damn.
Gotcha.
That's crazy because if you isolate it, and you have these things, you know, ain't no stuff in the room, especially if you're in a hole. So you got like a pencil, maybe a soap dish, and and some other little stuff that you really can't have, that you can have, but you really, you just say, you put together, you just make it's like being high off an acid. Imagination is the same way. It makes your mind go. You just start going. It will turn in the brain.
So you're saying it's a muscle.
It's a muscle.
And if you don't use it, you can't engage it.
It'll be flabby.
But if you use it, you start seeing something out of everything.
Man, everything once you start going and you working it, everything you do, man, the hardest thing you never think you was tripping, man. You had a camera, how dudes would transfer kites from this cell. Cell 1 to cell 105 with string and lines and man, it's a task, but them cats, we do it, and it's crazy. I'm like, this is something else. We had internet.
See, when he's talking about like imagination through forced isolation.
Yeah, but that's license. Yeah,
that's like
But you use your muscle, but you use it. You got it. Like listen. Like we all free. Nobody's in jail. We out. We got everything's out. Forced to get everything. We everywhere, but you're never there. So we ain't using it as much as we should. We use it a lot. I use a lot of common sense, but we don't use it as we should because we out here with all this free stuff. We just rolling as we go along. Now, if you stay and focus on what you're supposed to do and on whatever you need to do in life, you can do it. Just sit back and think about it.
When you stay focused, when you stay so
I know I get it.
And sometimes we can listen to people and we'll get distracted. Okay, so listen what he's saying. He's saying that we're rolling through life and we're not really paying attention, but if we focus on what we really need to do, then things get done. Yeah. Okay, but did you realize the key word here is it's a lot of stuff going on, but you began to focus.
Yes.
Think.
Now, if you're talking to me, or you've been listening to me, and we've been talking about manifestation, I know a lot of people probably sitting there looking at like, what the fuck are these people talking about? Like, what the hell are they really on? But what the key thing, and maybe I never said it before, but the key thing here is focus.
Yeah.
It's the first step, isn't it? Is to figure out like
commit to success.
I like
that. That's good.
If you commit to success, then you're gonna have. If you just say, "Man, only thing I care," that's why you hear a lot of people who are successful. they put focus in words. They say, if it ain't about the money, don't be, you know what I mean? Like, put it in my hand. It's a lot of phrases that we say in the streets that really boil down to this being a real principle of how to achieve success, which is, I ain't got time. You know what I mean? I'm focused on, this is the only thing. I even heard a dude say it's all about me. He's focused. He focused on himself.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so,
and nothing wrong with that either.
If it's important to you, right, then, and you really want to accomplish it, then that's what you're going to need. You're going to need that focus. And one of the things that I like about that, when you put it in that perspective, is that it makes more sense that if I focus on something, right, that I am going to then begin to see things that line up with what I'm focused on, because that's what I'm focused on. Have you ever bought a car and then all of a sudden you start seeing a whole bunch of other cars just like it?
Focus gone. Like, damn, that's that color.
It's the same.
Better car over there.
No, well, not
your brain just starts picking up.
You start picking up on all these things you weren't seeing.
Yeah.
But now that you have one, it's like,
you're focused on it.
Well, it's just subconsciously, because I'm seeing this all the day, every day. And now I'm seeing other ones just like it.
Yeah.
But before, I wasn't seeing them. So people think like, how come this, that, and other? No, when you focus, the key here is that when you focus, right, you start to pick up other things that align with what's important to you.
Right.
And then those things, you start attracting them. It's magnetic.
Yeah, it is magnetic.
Now, did you know that when you focus is individual? You cannot focus. We can't focus together. My brain, your brain is collaboration only together, but individually, I have to focus on myself. I can't be focusing with you or with you. You know what I'm saying? It's a one man thing. It's a one quarter, me and that vision. There's nothing on the side. You can't focus on nobody else. You can't do it. You can't. It's impossible, because somebody will take away your focus. You know what I'm saying? By saying stuff, whatever, and it throw you off. You know, I forgot what to say. Because you threw me off. You threw me off.
Right.
Now, I always say this. My girl fucks up my focus. I'm like, hey, just be quiet. Just be quiet for a minute. Let me think. Okay? Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm like, just relax. Give me a second. Let me think. Let me go somewhere. Sit around. So this guy got the way. Because you in the way. You fuck my focus up. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. So, because I'm always focusing on stuff and keep us, because, I am what I am. But I noticed that my girl, because I'm with her, we together, live together. If I'm focused on something, she come in, bam, focus gone. She knocks it off the thing. Like I say, oh fuck, what you want now? What do you want? Okay,
I want you
done?
to focus on me.
Your time will come. Right now, let me do my. Because like I said, basically, the focus is a one man thing. Because we are from him, we communicate with him. It's like internet. It's like he hears you. You ain't gotta say nothing. He hear your thoughts.
Like Martians.
You can just say what you want to say, and not even move your shit. Because a lot of people can't talk it off because they mute or whatever. And God understands what's going on.
The word has so much more power.
Oh, it does help to speak out.
It's a release, like you said, it's a release of energy.
Yeah.
I've been praying, and you go through stages as this, but I will tell you is that if you practice prayer in your life and you make that connection with this godly entity or energy or whatever you want to call it, I don't like to put names on somebody else's thing. Mm-hmm. I know what I do.
Right.
But I'm not trying to influence anybody else to do anything else but something that's positive to increase their life.
Yep.
But my whole thing is that when you start doing it, right, then you'll start seeing things happen. And then, when I first started praying, I didn't want to get on my knees. I didn't, because I had, was raised, I knew that.
Embarrassed?
No, not that I was embarrassed, but I knew that wasn't, because, you get to this point where when something's constantly being shoved on you, then you start to rebel against it.
Yeah, you don't want to do it.
And so now you start picking your own way of how you're going to be doing it because somebody else was pushing it on you.
So what that means, you don't want to go on your knees, what that means?
Well, knees is a way of submitting. You know what I mean?
It's humbling.
It's humbling you, and I didn't, I knew that you, just like you say, you can pray any kind of way you want.
Yeah.
So I just kept with that.
Yeah.
But what I'm telling you is that when you start just doing that and things start changing in your life, you will get on your knees.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, you're in the airplane, but the crash, you can say, God, I'm about to crash. Buckle up. Let the goddamn plane crash right now.
But what I'm saying is, you're going to be so grateful for the things that you receive.
That you're going to be humble. You're going to be humble.
It's going to be a humbling experience. I remember.
Hey, that's a hell of a word, man. Humble that's a hell of a word, man. I learned it myself, man.
Listen, man.
I ain't cut like that, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to God, you know what I'm saying? I'm second rate.
I remember when I first did like some of the podcasts that we did as LA Royal,
Right.
and I just came back and I seen them, and I just seen the magnificence of. It's big to me. It might not be big to the next person, but it was big to me because I know where I came from, and I know what I have been, what it took me to get there, and the thoughts and tribulations that you go through and everything, and then to arrive there, by the grace of God, because it wasn't me. I didn't plan none of that. I don't even, my plan and the plan and what actually unfolded is two totally different things. See, you have this plan. We talked about that before. You maybe if you had this plan to rob a bank, and then you go to rob the thing, and then things don't go exactly as you plan. So now you got to come up with another plan. Well, that's how my life has been, basically.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? I have one plan, and sometimes I'm planning on don't even have a whole lot of information, but I'm making that plan as far as I can see at that time. But then things come along in your life that something you never even thought about, and it starts to pull you. Now that's why, because you got to know the difference between being distracted and being led. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes people come into
you can tell the difference, I think,
and they will distract you.
Right.
But if you are connected, right? Because you always got to look for confirmation before you move. You know what I'm saying? But if you connected, you will be able to get that confirmation to the source that you connected to. You know what I mean? You will, and so then sometimes you may read it wrong, but hopefully you get to the point where you learn how to read it right. It's a practice, it's a skill.
it is.
And then once you start to develop the skill and you start getting it right more times than not, then you'll start trusting in it, and then you will have evidence.
You'll sense it, like.
You will have evidence all around you of this thing of this thing called belief in motion.
Things will start happening.
Right. So look, we kind of. You want to just let's do our wrap up, man. We got inspired up in here on Easter Sunday, man. Brought our man 5150 dude.
Yes, we're in the building.
Brought him.
You look tired, man.
No, man.
He's
you know
inspired.
what?
He's not tired. He's inspired.
You know what? I'm not tired. I was in bed at 10 o'clock. Woke up at 2 o'clock. Did my pressure washing, and I was up since then. So I was up a couple hours. I'm good for the day.
So 50. Before we wrap it up, let me. People may not have gotten it why I really invited you here, right? Because
why
you have so much stuff comes out of that crazy mind of yours.
I know.
But
keep going, man. It's like
an interesting
it's
mind.
like a wheel, man.
Interesting mind,
Very interesting mind.
But before we go, can you give us some examples of since you've been out of all that crazy lifestyle and things of that nature, what type of life have you been able to create for yourself since then? Like
a very humble life, man. I'm very humble, man. I kind of like trust everybody, man. Usually I trust nobody at first. Not trust, but I don't really like worry about anybody. Like say we was on Crenshaw. Usually I had a gat in the bushes, a gat over here, a gat in the car, and one on me. But I felt kind of, kind of felt like, everything was cool. Felt like I was in Adam and Eve. In the garden, where they got the lion and laying up with the elk or something. Everything was peaceful. So, and my life is basically that way right now. But what else did you ask me?
I said, what kind of life have you been able to create from yourself?
Oh, now I've created.
Using imagination.
Yeah,
since
yeah.
You've been home. Like, just let's talk about what I really want you to get to is like the businesses that you've been able to create. Talk about that a little bit.
Yes, let's talk about that. Well, I created a LLC for one of my businesses, and from there I'm gonna add on a couple more of the businesses to that. But right now I sell appliances.
Talk about your journey too.
I sell appliances. I sell washers and dryers, refrigerators and stoves.
Well, how did you come up? Let's first get there.
Huh?
I gotta lead you just a little bit because I remember when we first bumped back into each other, right?
Yeah.
I was telling you the story just recently, and you was telling me, hey man, I'm doing this for now,
right?
But eventually I'm gonna be a longshoreman.
Right.
And so at the time I was like, okay, because a longshoreman is those out there who know this is not an easy job to get. It's a tough job to get. To not just to do, but to get.
Easy job.
It's like a 1 in a million chance.
It's like in the lottery.
You know what I'm saying? So you And you know, when I first heard him say that, I was like, yeah, okay. Well, in my mind, the job is so hard to get. It's like I never seen nobody get it before.
For real?
Yeah, I never
seen
seen
somebody get it before. So very few people. I mean, I may have heard of somebody, but not directly. Like, oh, look at this dude now. He's a longshoreman. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, but you stuck with that ideal. You spoke it into existence from day one. You stuck with that ideal, and now where are you at in that? And where are you at as far as the longshoreman thing is concerned?
I started working on the 22nd. I
don't think they hurt you. Your hand was in front of your mouth.
I started working on 22nd, man. That's why I check in, clock in, and start.
How long did it take you to accomplish
Well,
that?
since 2015. Well, my brother, he works there since 1983. He said, okay, they're gonna be hiring, and I'm gonna get you in. So I know he's gonna do it. So I just, I always look forward to that. But in the meantime, between time, I kept hustling. I kept getting money. I didn't just focus on that. I knew that was coming. It was like money in the bank. I didn't, But as time come, years go by, it was getting closer and closer, and started getting letters from the longshoremen, PMA, Pacific Maritime, and big up the Pacific Maritime, my new bosses, and so start getting letters. Each letter was a training, Go in, do your training. If you fail, you can take the test again. But I wasn't failing.
Right.
This dude here wasn't failing. Not one. When they come to say, okay, today's a test. You know what I'm saying? For driving truck, whatever, or for whatever it is they to do on the docks. I went to work. I went to go test with a sound, humble mind. Like if it's 9 of us there, this one here is not going to fail till today. You might fail, but I'm not going to fail. I'm not leaving here with an F. In school, I left with F's, but not now. No F's.
This is a dream now. It's a goal.
No. It's a goal.
Okay.
Because it's upon me.
It's a goal that's attached to a dream.
Yeah. It's upon me. It's something that I have to do. Now, do the test, go home. I'm still hustling. I'm still working. I still got to do my job. I still got to eat because I got to eat. I don't like not eating. So it's the same way. So, but like I said, I had to work up to that. When it happened, it happened. Now it's finally happened. It happened. And folks fail. When you first go to orientation, they say it's 500. There may be 200 people there in the audience, and the boss say, "Okay, settle down. You guys are happy. Everybody's overwhelmed. They can make a lot of money here," which is he was right. You can make a lot of money here, but he said, "Half of y'all," he said, "Look," he said, "half of y'all is not gonna make it." I'm like, "What are nigga talking about?" I'm like, he said, "What he said?" He said, "Because of half of you people still work, and we move kind of slow here. On hiring, it's a process. So you still got jobs, you still got to take your bills and blah 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 and kids, and so he said, and plus the test is kind of might not be difficult. They said half this room here." I said, "Hey, sir, I'm going to make it."
You said that.
Goddamn right.
You said that.
I said, it's my destiny to be here. My brothers is here. I got a nephew. I said, this is my destiny to be here. I'm here for a reason. I will be at the last goddamn gate.
You spoke it into existence.
It took you 6 years?
No, it took like since 2015.
Yeah, so like 6
That's
years.
6 years, bro.
Yeah, 6 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He
So
said,
what did it take to get through that? What did it take?
What
What did it take to be on the good half of the room? The half that made it.
No. Ain't no half. It's individual. Focus.
That's right.
Because everybody's individual. He's just saying, out of everybody here, because he knows, he's been there for 30 years. He said, half y'all ain't gonna make it for whatever reason, y'all ain't gonna make it. And this and one half, he's just saying, half of them ain't gonna make it.
Saying?
Oh, what? He's saying all the time. Hey, this one ain't gonna make it. This kid here ain't gonna be king. He's gonna be prince. He's gonna rule this. Hey, it's life. That's life, man. That's life. How many people didn't make it? They ain't here. A lot died at 15, died at 20, died at 8. They're not here. But we here.
Yeah, you here. And you know what's so crazy about that?
It's tricky.
You know what's so crazy about that is it don't be like, it's very subtle. You know what I mean? Then you just put the dude, and like, I talk about my homeboy Big P, you know what I'm saying? And it's like we was just together and we was just talking about life, and the next thing I know, go.
Yeah, my favorite cousin, his name was Rodney. We grew up together from, we was hanging together. My mother's sister's son. He was in the 60 neighborhood. They had stabbed or something in the heart. I was 14. I don't know what happened. How you get stabbed? What the fuck happened? He's gone. Not here no more. So he didn't make it. A lot of people don't make it, man. But I'm still here.
Still here. You're here for a purpose.
Yeah, for a purpose, yeah.
Let's do it, baby. What's
yeah, I don't know.
This dude is so enthralled, man. This is he like.
I don't know why this.
Tony Rex with him or something.
I don't know why sometimes bad things happen to good people.
Yeah, no, I know it just happened. He didn't have a chance.
Like my dad had a brother, a little brother.
Right.
They they went to the dentist to go do some
root canal stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and they put him to sleep.
They wake up.
They woke up.
That's why I'm asleep right now. That's why
I'm a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
They sue back then. They sue obviously, right?
This was back. I don't know.
Back in the early days, huh?
They still sued. They sued back then.
He didn't make it. Unfortunately, that's some bad shit right there.
And that's creepy.
That's your cousin, right? That could be your cousin.
That's
my uncle. It would have been my uncle, right?
Okay.
My dad's brother.
Yeah.
That's creepy when it happens when you're a kid. Because something about kids, it's just like nothing's supposed to.
Yeah, they haven't even figured anything out yet, man. Like,
yeah, it's like they're not supposed to. That's not supposed to happen to them.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Yeah, but
they've had a chance, man. It's really great to have a chance, man. You know, in his life, man, to excel, man. Like I said, the thought I have now, I wish I'd had it when I was, you know, obviously you couldn't have it because nobody show you the game or set you down and schooled you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was schooled the other way. I went to my first time I did crime. I was only 11, and the next come on, man, let's go around the corner. You know, my sister's boyfriend was a gangbanger. I was like, come on, let's go. Fuck, I'm down, let's go. I'm a little kid, and I'm with it. You know, mom won't trip over what I'm doing outside after 10 o'clock. He said, go to the window, open the door. Open the door. I know who house it was. I figured I knew it was the house myself. Went up to open the door up and open the front door for him, and I let him in. And he went in, did his thing, and gave me $5. I thought I was rich as hell. Ooh, $5.
Oh, hell,
So that was my first burglary, and I was 11. I did my first burglary.
Now just imagine if that same energy would have been used by somebody that was positive in your life and had your best interest.
Hey man, look, I'll take you down there. Just go put an application in.
Yeah, or not even an application. Let me help you. Let me help you improve your mind. Yeah, let me help you
build something.
So, hey, young man, what are you doing? What do you think about in life? What are you really trying to do? You know, did you know this? Did you know that? Introduce you to some positive things. See where you go with it. Listen to your interests, and then help you pursue them.
I grew up around. My sister had 2 sisters, and they was whores. I grew up around. I grew up around gangbangers, man. I grew up around.
All right. Hey, listen, we got.
No, that's what I'm saying. I grew up around.
That's episode 2.
I love it.
Stay tuned.
I grew up around the gangbangers, man. I was like a little baby crip, man. They grew up around. I was bad, man. They were trying to.
It's supposed to be Dream University, man. The kids is watching, man. You scared?
Hi, kids. Hi, kids.
Don't listen to me.
Don't listen. Don't be like. Don't
like me, man. But now, no. But be like
use
me
your
now.
imagination.
Be like me now. Now I'm the bomb now.
No
this
doubt.
is proof, you guys.
It is transition.
This is proof.
Yeah, it's proof. Yeah. So I made
you
it.
You can get your goals.
Yes.
After going to Penn State University.
Yes.
And all that. I had figured it out. Like after you ever say something and be like, why did I say that? You know what I mean? Like that's what happened. But yeah. Don't give up on your dreams, man.
Don't give up on your dreams, man. You can make it, man.
Or at least try. And if you don't, whatever. Fuck.
Hey, man, shoot for the moon. And if you don't make it, you'll at least be amongst the stars.
Exactly, amongst the stars. I like that.
Awesome.
Good stars. Yeah.
All right, so overview. As far as using your spiritual resources to accomplish your dreams, how do you feel about imagination?
Whoa, well, imagination is a powerful tool. It can solve problems and fuel your dreams. The ability of the mind to be creative or resourceful, that is actually the meaning of imagination. Live in the expectancy of greater things, and your subconscious will realize them. Olympic and professional athletes spend up to 75% of their time visualizing the process of winning before winning. You must trigger your brain to win. That's that muscle you was talking about.
Visualizing.
That's that muscle nigga he was talking about.
He had it for real.
Yeah, he must. And he had it triggered. He used to practice that winning shot many times. So you must trigger your brain to win. Matter of fact, that's how Gonzaga just beat. That's how Gonzaga just beat UCLA in the last second. He triggered. It was 91-91. He came down the court.
He's in with 3. Gonzaga has time to do something. Sox for the win.
He's gonna favor
You ever-
And now they're going to the final. Now they're going to the
Final Four.
No, what it was that? That was
Championship.
they're going to the championship.
You ever watch that Netflix show? The Queen's Gambit, the chess player, the girl.
No.
She would lay in bed and close her eyes and
Visualize her.
and play in her. She would play
See, the
like
brain
in her
working.
head.
Yeah.
Brain's working,
Like,
man.
Not imagination,
Use it,
but
man.
Yeah, it's visual. Imagination.
visualize. Yeah.
Well, let me finish that. Let me finish that. So you must trigger your brain to win. Winning at whatever goal you have set out to achieve. Clarity means you see more clear which decisions you have to make your dreams start to come true. Let your imagination run wild. Picture yourself magically and fully living your dream. Notice how abundant your life is and how healthy and energized you feel. Right? Listen to how healthy and energized you feel. Listen, I got distracted when we were talking. And I did not, because when we were talking about how God will keep on, once you say he said he'll do it again. So he had set us up perfectly for me to introduce the challenge that I have. But I missed the cue. See, sometimes you slip. And so the challenge that I have is it's called the Best Life Challenge. And so what reminded me of it is just right here. It says clarity. Clarity means you see more clear which decisions you have to make your dreams come true. Let your imagination run wild. Picture yourself magically and fully living your dream. Notice how abundant your life is and how healthy and energized you feel. The challenge for you to live your best life is for you to achieve that feeling. If you never achieve that feeling, you won't know how it feels and you won't chase it. If you can achieve that feeling by just getting on camera and saying, this is my best life. I'm doing this. I'm a pilot. I'm a stewardess on a plane.
Right.
I travel the world. I am buying an island. I have an island in Maui. It may not actually be true, but guess what? The mind doesn't know fact from fiction. So just experience it in your imagination.
And it'll come.
Listen, anything that you have accomplished or built has been built twice. Once in your mind, and then when you accomplish it in reality.
Right.
So build it in your mind.
So your mind is an architect.
Your mind is definitely an architect.
Yep.
Yeah, so build it in your mind by speaking it, by get in front of the mirror. This is an actual challenge. I'm challenging anybody watching this and anybody else who wants to do what the person who's doing the challenge wants to do, okay? The whole world, I'm challenging the whole world to get on these things that they call phones, the little mini computers in your pocket that can make a movie. Make a 5-minute movie of yourself living your best life.
Every day.
Every day. This is how I'm living.
Yes.
If you were Drake, if you were Jay-Z, if you were Beyonce, if you were whoever you half-ass aspire to be, but even greater than them in your own way, this is the life I would be living. Money is limitless. Speak like that, like money is limitless.
Yes.
Train yourself how to do that. Because if there is abundance, and you believe there is abundance, then there is abundance.
Yeah.
But if you believe that there is lack, then there will be lack.
Exactly.
Speak
Listen,
into it in existence.
It's so crazy. Things will come to you just when you need them. You just gotta believe. Don't be tripping like, it ain't gonna happen.
Then now it's not gonna happen. You're right. You put
Just that simple.
I hate naysayers. Oh my goodness. I can't stand negative people, man. That kills me, man.
Negative Nancy.
Oh my goodness, man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna please get around me before I shoot you.
So listen, man. Listen. This is, like I said, a real challenge, and the challenge is, this is called the Best Life Challenge. I got a video I'm gonna put on here so you can have an example of what to do. I'm challenging you to live your best life on camera first, and then go ahead and do it in reality. But just start off with it on camera. Talk about your life that you want to live as if you're living it right now today, and let us know what it's like to live that life. Yes, please, and inspire yourself to feel that feeling so you will actually achieve that life that you're talking about. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
like that.
Powerful stuff right there.
Powerful, definitely. Especially if you take advantage of it.
Film University.
Yes, sir. Look at this dude. Look at this dude's drip. Whoa, what's up with them shoes, man?
Young
Where you
King
get them
got a drip.
shoes? King Drip?
Hey,
Is you
that was
King
good.
Drip? go. Prince Drip. Whoa, look at the pose. Secure the bag, nigga. Say something to the people, man. Say something to your fans. Say something to your people, man.
Stay drippy,
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so, you know, this is a new generation.
Yes, sir.
He got some heat coming.
You know,
Talk to the camera, man. Talk to
I can't disclose like that much information, but yeah, you know, we got album. We definitely got album coming and all that. Yeah.
Tell him your name.
KBM.
So he got a track with like
Gucci, man.
Gucci.
Nah, you got a track with Gucci?
Yeah, Polo G. Polo G.
What's her name? 3000 Stallion. Oh, he got a track with her. He got 2 tracks with Cardi B.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck is your name again?
And then
KBM.
They ain't been calling the nigga.
Yeah, we don't mess
Because
with
they in Compton, but
I don't mess with games like that. So I got a TV show coming too.
yeah.
What? What's the name of your TV show, Blair?
Yeah. You forgot about that TV show.
Well, you got so much shit going on. You know what I'm saying, nigga?
It's called Menace Boys in the Hood. Like,
Boys in the Hood.
it's kind of like a mixed story between both of them. Yeah. It's gonna be something different.
Can I get to the challenge?
Oh, you have a YouTube channel?
I just came up with it right now. The YouTube challenge is, I'm sending this out to everybody. I want everybody to pick up their camera and live their best life on camera as if whatever they saying out their mind is true. Look at this guy.
Talk.
Talk to him, man. Talk to the people, man.
So say
You
what?
next.
He said, say what?
So you like my best life?
Yeah, your best life. This is a cap off right here. We're going to do it one last time.
Like, I'll give you a scenario.
All right, cool on.
Alright, so I'm in my house, you feel me?
Right.
Like mansion type.
Mm-hmm.
Something down low, not too stylish. But,
Not too stylish?
Yeah, you got.
This is no holds barred. Go all the way. Say whatever you want to say.
I don't want people to know me, you feel me? So, and then I got a couple cars.
Just a couple? What kind are they?
So we got we got a Tesla.
Uh-oh.
Slight, daily, drive.
Okay.
And we got.
Is it the truck or is it the car?
We got the truck.
You got the truck? Okay.
And then we got.
Where the doors come up?
Yeah, and then we got something a little more stylish. We got the Lambo.
Okay. What color, player?
We got the black but it's a Lambo truck.
Whoa, the Lambo truck. I got you.
Yeah. And then maybe we got a little Mercedes Benz and BMW.
Okay, what class? E-class, C-class, S-class? Which one?
We got C-class.
C-class. All right.
So
Convertible? 4-door? 2-door?
I like convertible, you know.
Convertible? You got to think of all of these things, player.
And maybe I got a little low rider.
Uh-oh, a low rider too?
Yeah.
Which year? 6'3", 6'4", 6 dudes, 5'9"?
We like running the 6'4s.
The 6'4s, okay, the classics.
6'4s.
All right. And what is it doing? Is that convertible, hard top?
Convertible.
Convertible, okay, all right.
Bounce.
Bounce.
And then I got a couple females.
Couple females? Light skin, dark skin, white, black, Asian?
So what? Like one for each.
Kosher.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
like sometimes I want my little Asian honey, and then sometimes I want a little Asian black, you know.
All right.
So we got a little mix. You know, I love my mix ones. So
Yeah.
you know, we got all that. That's about it.
All right. There you go. Say your name one more time. Say your name one more time for the people out there, man.
KBM.
Yes, sir. Living your best life. There it is right there. KBM just set it off, y'all. Let's see if y'all can top that, man.